Well, when Joe was hired, he was hired to be my full-time assistant. He was also hired to be the full-time lacrosse coach, assistant wrestling coach. He taught kinesiology for a long, long time while he was here, plus a lot of classes. So it was just a real juggling act for Joe. But I thought Joe did a tremendously good job at juggling all that.
Serving in multiple capacities, Joe Donolli reached literally thousands of student athletes during his tenure that stretched over 4 decades at Gettysburg College as a coach, athletic trainer, and instructor.
He gave everything. He did a great job in all the hats that he wore, and I think that's probably the strength of him, just the consistency that he had in everything that he did.
Donolli was hired as an assistant athletic trainer to Lefty Beiser in 1971. He would remain in that role until 1987, when he took over as head athletic trainer, a position he would hold for the next 21 years. He helped Gettysburg meet the needs of an athletic department that nearly doubled in student athletes from the start of his career until the year 2000, and he developed many new initiatives along the way, including the Emergency Action Plan and the Athletic Intern Program.
Joe had a really good demeanor in athletic training. He was very cautious, I think. I don't think he took a lot of chances with the athletes. When someone was hurt, I think he respected that, and he and the coaches had a good working agreement. And that's the most difficult thing, I think, in athletic training, is to get that relationship good with coaches, for them to understand, to trust you. And I think they trusted Joe well. And he did a good job, I think, in getting the respect of the coaches as well as respect for the athletes.
Donolli added the role of men's lacrosse head coach to his duties in 1972 and helped build the program into a successful tradition. In his 16 years at the helm, his teams assembled a 108-97 record along with the team's first 2 conference championships, as the Bullets won the Middle Atlantic Conference title in 1976 and 1983. He would coach 6 All-Americans, and he served as a head coach in the 1979 North-South All-Star Game. Donolli stepped down from his role after the 1987 season to become Gettysburg's head athletic trainer.
Joe really is credited to putting Gettysburg lacrosse on the map. You know, I think in his day he was wearing a lot of different hats, but really cared a lot about lacrosse and started to do a lot of the recruiting that you needed to do.
I think Joe was a good recruiter, and he looked for the talent and knew talent because he had been a football player himself at Delaware, and so he knew what to look for in terms of good athletic ability.
And I think that the foundation he laid in the kids that I inherited were all due to Joe, which made the transition not very difficult for me.
Donolli was also an associate professor of health and physical education from 1985 through 1999, and taught a number of courses, including kinesiology and sports medicine. He made a lasting impression to earn a unique place in the Gettysburg College Hall of Athletic Honor.